Hello, Grimy, aka Frank. What's going on in Canada? How's the weather? Hello, Brian. You just sent me a message. To where? To the list. Yep. We haven't. What's up, AJ? I lied, bro. I lied. I'm a liar. I couldn't let you have all the fun, AJ, with the themed baits. So I had to keep with the Christmas spirit and do a little something. Oh, the bar crawls tonight. That's fun. That's fun. AJ's going to be lit. So, if anybody watching this would like to throw AJ, get on his website and send him an email and ask for discounts and tell him that he can't paint and tell him that his purple doesn't look like purple and he needs to change around his paint jobs and just basically critique and be a pest. And we'll see how AJ's late evening bar crawl customer services. What's up, Darius? Darius, I saw you catching some largemouth. 90% off all horseshoe. Exactly. Tell him how splatterback jigs don't need eyes. All that good kind of stuff. Albino skunk. Yeah, pretty much like the inverse of like normal. It's true. It's true, John. The only thing is I might change something. I'm definitely going to change something. But so it won't be reflective in the pictures. It'll just be a surprise. So that will be that. It'll just be a surprise. But I don't know if I want to talk about it here. Maybe everybody here is a camper, possibly. But the bait is in the bag. It's actually two baits. One is themed. One is not. It's selfish how I wanted to paint it. After all these paint requests, I said, I'm doing one for me. Hella, I don't know where you were fishing, but that river was beautiful. I'm sorry the fish didn't bite. At least you were looking at something. Like that was the as scenic as it gets as far as fishing trips. The mole is watching exactly. Uh-oh, we just got two more moles logged on, Kyle. The moles are starting to trickle in. There is definitely lurkers and moles amongst us. 95% greenfish yesterday. Darius, are you going to fish on Christmas so you have the lake to yourself? Foggy in Minnesota. Hasn't been foggy here. It's been like 80 degrees, which I went out and drove around today and like went to some stores. I don't like it. People, I think, come from God knows wherever they live, that's like off the grid. Like I don't think they leave their houses or drive a motor vehicle for an entire year, except when they go Christmas shopping. And then when they get in traffic and like in town and around other people, they have no clue like how to act. Like people, there'll be like 3 lanes of traffic, and somebody on in the far right lane will decide at the last minute that they need to be across the street at that store, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll just go across all 3 lanes and make everybody stop." It's like you can't do that. Or they'll just stop in the middle of the road and like look and be like, "Is that it? Is that it? Is that Best Buy? They sell radios?" Holy shit, dude! Dustin, you like that Bandit? I do too. It's growing on me. I didn't like it at first. In fact, I despised it. But you know what? The more I look at it, the more I want to throw it. Brendan moved to Bizarro World. He says goodbye when he means hello. Sounds about right. Later. He's in I don't know what planet BBC is on. Yeah, Bobby, I'm on the naughty list. I lied to everyone. I said I wasn't going to do a themed bait for Christmas because I'm over that. Which I am over the Christmas tree Little Debbie cake baits, but I went, I went, I leveled up. Still fishing. Oh, so there's still a chance. Hell, you still got 16 hours of daylight left. It would be the perfect cover up. The mole. You could track that if I was the mole on eBay. I know who the mole on eBay is. He's not a mole. He was a pre-camper customer that I guess I don't know what. Obviously, he has an eBay store where he sells thousands of things. So I guess he knew if he couldn't, or if stuff was just sitting, he'd just sell them on his eBay store. Bobby, you're not. You could. There's going to be the option to. But I'm not jumping ship on the color by numbers. I am. There's another 2 baits, and one of them is themed. One of them is themed. So I'll probably post them up. And they're not done because I want to change some things on them. So what I post will not be the exact depiction of what you'd be getting. The ones you would be getting will be better. So I'll post up the sample. And once I got done, I had an epiphany that I did something very wrong and that I should do something different, which will improve the whole general theme of the bait and make it pop. So no, nobody ordered a themed one. I took it upon myself to take the most recent. I ordered a specific bait from Burns in order to do this. So I have a bait that I don't know that I've shown. Maybe I did one day, but I probably didn't say it was going to be the themed bait. but all along, it has been the themed bait. Travis, you could keep that to yourself, bro. It's awful. Both girls, both of my kids said you suck. Thanks, dude. Really got the Christmas spirit going over there at the Grinch house. Travis the Grinch. Yes, yes, Bobby. If anybody is farting around on their computer later, there'll probably be an option for something like that. But like I said, I still got to finish them. But I wanted to get them. I wanted to get them up so I can work on them between Christmas and New Year's. Playing house with Barbies. Ah, and spoke with a Russian accent, Travis. We just Stearman in our household, we have gotten rid of those shows because the bean got totally obsessed, and we call any of those shows that have like little Russian kids in it, we just call them the kids. We're like, we're not watching the kids, and she's like, why? I want to watch the kids. But she's kind of forgotten about the kids. But when she started watching the kids, she would get zoned, dude, like wild. Thousands of channels of kids playing with toys. What's the one? There was one little girl, I forget her name, and then there was the two little brothers. But then there was a family. There was like you said, there's a whole bunch, but we call them Wendy. The kids. Can I watch the kids? No, no. Oh man. Yes, Bobby Balsa. You will get a fart around notification. Um, uh, but they're cool. I'll post actually, I could post a picture of my. Let's see. If the campers would like to see, I will post it on the Patreon. All right, I'll publish it. Too many moles, correct. So you can see now what I have done. Click on it, click on the picture, and zoom in. Tell me what you think. I'll wait here patiently and sand some of these old crusty baits of Keith's. Travis, it's also a staggering. It's staggering the amount of money that those kids make. John, you're not supposed to say anything, bro. Come on, you're getting reported. John's the public mole. Refresh it, Bobby. Who needs a mole? We got John. The grown ass. Yeah, that's even creepier. I try and stay away from like I'm okay with like watching the kids, you know, occasionally, but when it's like some grown up doing it, then it just gets creepy. AJ, yes, exactly. Exactly. Clear coat it and then throw it on the floor. The theme debate for this year is a nutsack. Sorry, Travis, I didn't mean to say that in front of your children. I forgot your kids were there. Sorry. Earmuffs. But I think I'm going to do some. I think I'm going to do some things on the base layer first. Some things different. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. I just needed to know that I wasn't going to be Burger King Whopper. Exactly. Exactly. That's wood. That's wood. I might bone it up a little, Travis. I might change my base coat color to something a little bonier. Uh, but it'll be it'll be something. It'll be cool regardless. I'll have to put a little I'll have to put a little asterisk under the listing that results may vary. Bait you receive will not be a completely accurate depiction of what's in the picture. We're going out to do Christmas shopping in the way men everywhere we're meant to do at the last minute. Dude, I went to a couple stores today just like looking for normal stuff, and it was really bad. Really bad. So I was actually shocked at how much stuff was gone. At the Bass Pro Shops today. It was you know what I was really disappointed in at Bass Pro Shops? Their kids section is pathetic. Like it's like one little square by the cash registers that has like crummy Bass Pro Shops t-shirts. Nothing good. I was pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed. The stores were not busy a week ago. Very true, but how much fun is that? Maybe the bottom, Brian. Look at this thing. It's gonna clean up nicely. I might need some Bondo on this thing. Eesh. Sheesh. Done before Black Friday, AJ. How many Rakuten points did you stockpile? Hello, Michael. The new BPS Kid section is Shimano, Daiwa, and Livescope. Possibly. Possibly. It's the future. What do y'all think about that no Livescope tournament? It's sad that that's news. Have a good Christmas, Bobby. Uh-oh. Bobby's leaving us with a cliffhanger. Ike is the pro at that. Just have to wait and see. The Japanese Rakuten is legit. Just go to figure out how to get them to ship to you. That was my problem with Baiyi. Like I could never find enough stuff to like want to make an order all at once, and then I'd forget, and I'd try to piggyback on other people's orders because I knew a guy in Austin that ordered a bunch from Baiyi, and when he would order stuff, I'd be like, let me throw some stuff in there. Travis, I haven't figured anything out yet. I'll probably might see if I can. I think I'm missing a couple lips. I might see if I can source some lips. What I do have is I have a circuit board lip I can put in it, but I would have to create some like Lexan wedges to put in between it so it would fit in the lip slot, and then I could sandwich the circuit board lip in the middle, and it would fit the slot perfect. But I haven't done that. It's going to take some maneuvering, but that's also an option. Um, but I checked my lips, and I do have some that would work. So I don't know. Those will be a work in progress. Or I could. I don't know. I got options. I've got options. I could do something cool with them and something like unique that isn't just paint them. I could completely change the lip to make it do something different and make it really not even a Rogue anymore. But that might piss Rogue people off. Travis, I don't want to waste your lips that are on perfectly good baits. And then we're in the same boat we're in. I think I just need to get a piece of Lexan and cut them out by hand because I only need like 3 of them. Then I've got the lips over here, so I could just create me a little stencil. All right, let's see. Is there does anybody like? A lot of people still throw the old original crusty rattle traps. I know that I feel like the true Texas lipless guys still put work in with the old original rattle traps. Kyle, you still put them in the game? Is it your number one go? Like, if you're going to pick up a lipless, are you going to grab a rattle trap first? Like, these are really old. Kyle, you think there's a difference in the old ones and the new ones? Sound wise? This one's, these are all pretty roached out, but I'm sure they're someone's favorite color. Much gold isn't too special. Rattle traps were your main, but it's been 20 years. Jim, did you have a specific color that you idolized besides chrome and blue, chrome and black, Smoky Joe, or any of like the standard colors? Did you have any of the off the wall colors that really work good? Around cypress trees, yes. That's what that's kind of what the rumor is, that fishing shallow, the rattle trap is king. Like nothing fishes as good shallow as a rattle trap. But like I said, I don't throw one a ton. I probably should. This is the year I'm going to probably try and make a rattle trap work more. Chartreuse orange. Darius, not used a rattle trap in 10 plus years. I find that kind of shocking. Except for a spot, you're right. You're right, Tim. Cordell Spot is in a league of its own. I wish they'd just make the Cordell Spot exactly like the Cordell Spot. Never mind. Maybe this is what I should do. Maybe this is what Tacklecraft should do. I won't say that. They were the deal. Was the whole body chartreuse and then like the top orange? All right. I almost have Keith's nasty ass baits sanded. Some of them. Yeah, I would think, I'm with you, Travis. I would think today would be prime Darius Kentucky Lake Day. When we do our camp out at Darius's house, we can all meet up and do a rattle trap only tournament. I'm almost done with Deeze's baits, kind of. I've picked out the majority of the ones that are like decent shape. Like he gave me one that's got holes in it. Where is it? Like this bandit right here. I'm pretty sure it would sink because it has two giant like vampire bites in it. And I'm not even sure it would sink. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Tim, if you're a like I have one specific spot that I like, um, but I had these, and I'd like to tell me. Uh, I'd like for you to tell me if these are worth me even painting. We'll see what they weigh. They're the small ones. They weigh 4 grams, 0.1 ounce. I mean, I think this is, I don't even know if this is a quarter. This is like an eighth of an ounce. It's real small. Like, there is, there's a quarter ounce rattle trap. So I'm guessing this is an eighth ounce Cordell. But it's the really, really old one. Really old, like 80s, early 80s. I don't want to paint them like and get out there and they don't even like wiggle. $121.24. Turning on Sam Rayburn. Bill Lewis lures only. See, I don't like that anymore, Chris, because they have like a DT6, they have a square bill. Like back when it was only liplesses, it was cool. The eights and the quarter OGs are legit. Good, then I will paint them. Then I will go ahead and paint them. I didn't, like I said, I've never thrown those really old ones. I threw the year class after those, and I acquired those. Yeah, I've got one that the knocker's clogged up. It doesn't knock. That's where I'm about to go after I get through talking to y'all here in a minute. After I get this last bait sanded, I'm gonna get off of here and go to the grocery store, see if I can get some sausage ball material. Would you rather see the rattle trap open? Yes, but I just want to see. Yeah, I want to see just rattle traps. Like what a guy can do with just a lipless. Because that makes everybody even. You know what I mean? When you start adding a DT6 in there and like square bills, I feel like that kind of bastardizes it. Well, that's good. Hey, Tim, do you need any more? No, you don't. I know you don't. Soak mine in bait fuel. You know what's really cool is it seems like in those like Rayburn or Toledo, wherever they do those rattle trap only tournaments, there's usually some like weird color that comes out of them. Like the winners like throw in electric chicken or some like really obscure color, and then it like blows up for a little bit and then it peters off. Then they have it again, and some guy catches it on like, you know, South African special, and everybody that bait blows up, and then it like peters down, and then there's like one like really hot color for like the spring, and then it disappears. But I feel like a lot of the time that excuse me for the nose picking, I feel like a lot of the time that rattle trap tournament would like start that craze. I would like to know though what's rattle trap's best like what their best selling spring was for like a weird color. You know what I mean? Like something where somebody won a tournament on a weird color rattle trap. Like, what's the most they've ever sold in like a weird one? Let me go grab a bait real quick. I'm going to dot 2 eyes and then I'll be done. Oh, like the premium spot. Those are good. I do enjoy those myself. Where's my black? Where is my black? A couple years ago, the 6 Sense created one we called it Rambo Gold. Rambo Gold. I feel like with those lipless colors, you just kind of need a weird one. I guess you can see all the sparklies in there. The rattle spot. You know, one of the best days I ever had on a spot, Tim. You've probably heard me tell this story. It was in 99, 2000, when what's his dick? Tim Horton won on the Potomac with a Fire Tiger half-ounce spot on that rock pile. So after I saw that, I was like, all right, I got to have a Cordell spot in Fire Tiger. So I went out and bought one. But I was young and dumb and didn't know that the eyes signified this, like something in the sink rate. So they had like the yellow-eyed one, and then they had like the fluorescent pink, orange, red eyes. Well, I thought the pink, orange, red eyes looked cooler, so I got that one. Turns out that was the suspending version. So I do not know why. I think it was in the summertime or it was in the fall. And I was fishing through some standing timber, and these fish just came up schooling. And I had that spot tied on, and I threw it out there. Water was like real clear, and I would just like reel it through it and stop it, and it would just hang there. And fish it kind of like a jerk bait, like just like twitch, pause, and reel a little bit and pause it, reel it, pause it. And dude, I must have sat there and caught 30 on that damn suspending spot. And I think that's the only time I've caught them on a suspending lipless. But it was awesome. Travis, were you crawling it, or were you ripping it, or were you letting it sit on the bottom? Were you yo-yoing it? What was your retrieve that day? Got a picture of the Rambo. Oh, wow, that is ugly. Yikes. The Rambo Gold makes sense. The Rambo Chartreuse, it makes sense, but that green eye is really atrocious. In old grass and pulling it out. Quarter ounce or half ounce? Vernon Paws on my best lipless days. Half ouncer. That one. It's a red eye. I've had some pretty damn good days on a red eye myself. Pretty good days. I used to throw one a ton, but I don't throw them on much anymore. Not much, Jeremy. Nose running. But I guess I'm gonna get out of here and go to the grocery store so I can get some ingredients for us to make sausage balls. I'm gonna try a recipe I saw on Facebook for the you add cream cheese and you use Red Lobster biscuit stuff instead of Bisquick. We'll see how they are. Making bacon stuffed mushrooms. That sounds good. Dustin, if you throw a lot of silent red eyes, I think these were prototypes that Casey gave me. And I painted them for myself. But they have a little bit of a sound in them. But I think they're supposed to be silent. I don't know if you can hear that. But they've been sitting here forever. And I need to do something with them. I need to do something with them. Because I'm probably not going to fish them. Like I said, if I haven't fished them in ever since I painted them, I'm probably not going to. So it would probably be probably best to let somebody else throw this. Haven't been impressed with the 6 lipless. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know which one this is. Like I said, I got them free. I will say this one is probably my favorite color. I don't want to show that because it'll end up on a bait. But maybe I'll part with them one of these days. I don't know what it is with the Azure Lipless they sell at Walmart is about my favorite. The Vibe. The Vibe. I'll show y'all one. So I bought this bait as a child and threw it because I always heard what a incredible bait the Ozuri Radland Vibe was. and I couldn't ever get bit on it. Like it was a Texas thing. I know, like guys love throwing it in the grass in Texas, like in deeper grass, but I couldn't. Around me, like I could never get paid on the Yo-Zuri vibe. And I don't know if it was the bait. I always blamed it on the color that I bought the worst color ever, but it's still to me one of the most badass colors they make. I just couldn't get bit on it ever. Looks like I dyed the nose. Uh, I know this color will catch them. I don't know why I can't catch them on it, but dude, I've probably spent like hours throwing this bait, and I've probably caught like I've never probably caught a fish over a pound and a half on it or a pound. Supposed good bait. I don't know. I couldn't make them work. Is there made a top order that I need to ask any of the campers how it hasn't been made in a while? It's a walleye killer, probably. It's probably why I have it. I was in a former life I was a walleye angler. Um, but anywho, all right, I'm going to the grocery store. That'll be good. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk later. Everyone have a good rest of their holiday. Campers, maybe watch your email later this evening. We'll see how wild I'm feeling. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye.